Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Swap out that faulty car belt like a pro in Easy DIY Guide. In need of a smooth drive? Facing issues with your alternator or serpentine belt? Dealing with a failing alternator or worn-out serpentine belt can turn your daily commute into a nightmare. Fear not, as we're here to guide you through the process of replacement, ensuring your vehicle runs smoothly once again. Stay ahead of potential breakdowns by understanding the importance of these components in your vehicle's functionality. A malfunctioning alternator can lead to a dead battery or electrical failures, while a damaged serpentine belt can cause critical systems like the power steering, air conditioning, and cooling to fail. Knowing when and how to replace these parts can save you time, money, and stress down the road. In this guide, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of replacing your alternator or serpentine belt. From identifying common signs of wear to the tools needed for the job, we'll equip you with the knowledge and confidence to tackle this maintenance task head-on. So, roll up your sleeves, and let's dive into the world of alternator and serpentine belt replacement. Signs of a failing alternator or serpentine belt. When it comes to the health of your vehicle, keeping an eye out for signs of a failing alternator or serpentine belt is crucial. Ignoring these warning signals can lead to more significant issues down the road, potentially leaving you stranded. Here are two common indicators that your alternator or serpentine belt may be failing: dimming headlights and electrical failures. Have you noticed your headlights flickering or dimming unexpectedly while driving at night? Dimming headlights can be an early sign that your alternator isn't functioning properly. The alternator is responsible for powering the electrical systems in your vehicle and recharging the battery while the engine is running. If it's failing, you may experience electrical failures, such as power windows moving sluggishly or the radio cutting out. Squealing noise under the hood. Another common red flag of a failing alternator or serpentine belt is a squealing noise coming from under the hood. This high-pitched sound typically occurs when the belt that drives the alternator and other engine accessories is worn or loose. The squealing noise may increase in volume as you accelerate or turn on the air conditioning. Ignoring this noise can lead to the belt slipping or snapping, causing more significant damage to your vehicle. Keeping an eye out for these signs can help you catch alternator or serpentine belt issues early, potentially saving you from costly repairs and unexpected breakdowns. If you notice any of these warning signals, it's essential to have your vehicle inspected by a professional mechanic to address the problem promptly. Diagnosing the issue. To identify potential problems with your vehicle's alternator or serpentine belt, a thorough diagnostic process is essential. This involves visually inspecting the serpentine belt and testing the alternator output. Visual inspection of the serpentine belt. Start by visually examining the serpentine belt for any signs of wear or damage. Check for cracks, fraying, or glazing on the belt surface. A worn-out belt may appear shiny or glazed due to excessive friction. Additionally, look for any visible debris or oil contamination that could affect the belt's performance. If you notice any of these issues, it may be time to replace the serpentine belt to prevent further damage to the alternator and other components. Testing the alternator output. After inspecting the serpentine belt, the next step is to test the alternator output to ensure it is functioning correctly. You can use a multimeter to measure the voltage output of the alternator while the engine is running. A healthy alternator should typically produce around 13.5 to 14.5 volts. Anything significantly lower or higher could indicate a problem with the alternator, such as a faulty voltage regulator or worn-out brushes. If the alternator output is outside of the normal range, it may need to be repaired or replaced to avoid potential electrical issues in your vehicle. By performing a visual inspection of the serpentine belt and testing the alternator output, you can effectively diagnose common issues related to these components in your vehicle. Regular maintenance and timely replacements can help prevent unexpected breakdowns and ensure the longevity of your alternator and serpentine belt. Preparation for replacement. Before diving into the process of alternator, serpentine belt replacement, it's crucial to adequately prepare for the task at hand. This involves gathering the necessary tools and materials and locating the access point to the serpentine belt. Gathering necessary tools and materials. To start the replacement process smoothly, make sure you have the following tools and materials at your disposal. A replacement serpentine belt specific to your vehicle model. Gloves to protect your hands. Safety goggles to shield your eyes. A socket wrench set. A wrench for tension or pulley adjustment. A diagram of the serpentine belt routing for reference. Having these items within reach will help streamline the replacement process and ensure you have everything you need to complete the task effectively. Locating the access point to the serpentine belt. The serpentine belt in your vehicle is responsible for transferring power from the engine's crankshaft to various components such as the alternator, power steering pump, and air conditioning compressor. To locate the serpentine belt and access point for replacement, you'll typically find it positioned at the front of the engine. Before proceeding, consult your vehicle's manual or an online resource to pinpoint the exact location of the serpentine belt. Once you've located it, identify the tensioner pulley responsible for keeping the belt taut. This pulley will need to be adjusted to release tension on the belt for removal and replacement. By effectively preparing for the alternator, serpentine belt replacement with the right tools and a clear understanding of the access point, you'll be ready to tackle the task with confidence and efficiency. Replacing the alternator or serpentine belt. Be sure to stay tuned for part 2, where we'll walk you through each stage of the replacement process and provide valuable tips to ensure a successful outcome. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.